All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Iny. Hey, boy, get in there. That boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this. What'd I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ah, Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Hola, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos. Bueno, esto es Back to the Future, The Game. Como podemos ver, hay muchos diálogos apegados a la peli. Y bueno, ahora claramente vemos que no tiene nada que ver con la peli, ¿no? Que está pasando algo
Notebook.
que no tiene nada que ver.
Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is mass equals I times Z.
Consequences could be catastrophic? Whoa, deja vu. Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
alivio, ¿no? Wow.
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom. It was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Vemos la foto.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap! I'm late. Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Selecciona los objetos que veas en el laboratorio para asegurarte que el Doc no dejó nada peligroso suelto. Bueno, parece que el papá de Marty quiere vender todo lo que era el Doc, lo que me parece una absoluta locura, pero bueno, vamos a ver qué hay.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste and decor. Kind of like Doc.
Bueno, vamos a mirar el plato de este, qué recuerdos.
I miss Einstein.
Alimentador de perro.
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Increíble. Vamos a seguir mirando relojes.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Televisor.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Bien. Más relojes. No. Bueno, acá parece no haber más nada. Maqueta Plaza Alcohol.
Doc built this model of downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
come on, I saw it first.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I picked it up first.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Dios. Te puedo creer. ¿Cómo hacemos ahora para...?
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Tenemos que sacarle eso a Biff. ¿Cómo hacemos, no?
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly. Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
Teníamos que... Vamos a hablar con George, a ver. Vamos a hablar con George para que no le diga nada.
Looks like a hand-crank lightning rod. Or maybe a lightning-powered pencil sharpener.
A ver, ¿dónde estás, George? Está por acá. Vamos a seguir investigando un poco más. Estaba roto.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time. How's some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies? Let's make some noise.
No, otra vez no.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff. I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
¿No voló el libro? No, no cayó el libro, ¿no? Vamos a hablar con George.
Hey, Dad.
George.
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle it.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
Vamos a preguntarle quién está viniendo.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Bueno, vamos a seguir hablando después.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Vamos a probar primero con... la rocola. Vamos a probar acá. Tocadiscos.
Wait, I got one.
¿Por qué no lo suelta? Si hoy lo soltaba.
Hey, Biff. Never mind.
Estoy seguro que así no es. Bueno, vamos a la guitarra.
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
Ahí va.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say. Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Doc, where are you?
Wow, wow, wow. Ahora, el DeLorean está destruido. ¿Será el DeLorean que quedó en el oeste? Porque hubo un DeLorean en el oeste.
Doc? Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Vamos a buscar pistas.
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, come to my rescue in the past. Or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
No me digas que no figura la fecha. Acá tenemos un zapato, parece ser de Clara.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. After all the trouble I went through getting...
Vamos a volver a entrar. A ver, yo estoy medio perdido acá. Pantalla.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Bueno. ¿Qué más tenemos? A ver.
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
No hay más nada acá. Acá no hay más nada. Vamos a ver qué dicen las pistas. Un zapato de tacos en el DeLorean. Algo huele raro. A ver. Vamos a investigar lo que tenemos. habitación. Zapato misterioso. Examinar
This
objetos.
time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Sí.
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Vic.
Vamos a seguir investigando un poco. Veremos qué pasa con este.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Bueno, de acá yo creo que ya entrar a otro lugar no se puede entrar, ¿eh? O sea, el secreto está acá adentro. Vamos a ver otra pista. La verdad que estoy... Ah, este. Ok. Entendí. Vamos a darle... Ups. Vamos a darle el zapato a Einstein. Zapato a Einstein. Sí. Ya lo tengo acá.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Step away from the door. Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
No soy un hooligan.
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
El zapato, señora. El zapato.
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
La gente lo mira con una cara. Muy bueno.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
La hornalla está apagada. ¿Qué onda? Ah,
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
no me digas que... un libro, algo, a ver. Hay que investigar la fecha de ese zapato.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember
El
it.
comisario. El comisario.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
Gran pregunta.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Bueno, vamos al punto fuerte que sería hablar con a los diarios.
Don't touch those. My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
What? Edna.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree! Yes?
¿Cuándo perdió su zapato?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you
Ay,
know.
por favor.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it?
Ay,
Oh,
Dios.
yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
the Speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Un plan clandestino genial.
Wow, a Speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That Speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The Speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the Speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Listo. Salieron.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Bueno, vamos, ya está, ya lo tenemos. Marty. Vamos a irnos tranquilas.
Would you mind if I stepped out for a minute? I just remembered a video I've got to return.
Do you have to go? I get so few visitors these
Dios.
days.
But
And I'd hate to have to tell my brother, your vice principal in charge of discipline, how rude you were to me. Especially with graduation coming up and all.
No me digas que...
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
U! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
A ver si tenemos algo para darle. No, no hay nada, no tenemos nada para darle. Si no...
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very patooed.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Ahora andate, Marty, por favor, andate.
I guess I'm stuck here for a while.
¿Qué?
I guess I'm stuck here for a while.
No sale todavía. ¿Qué hacemos ahora? Ah, los diarios, vamos a los diarios.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
¿No hay más nada?
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year. Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
El año, a ver, vamos a preguntar, a hablar con ella.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland? What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out! Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
No lo puedo creer, no lo puedo creer.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Lieutenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Bueno.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Tenemos que buscar el año, pero...
The candy looks older than I am. That tea's never gonna boil.
Vamos a volver a hacer esto acá.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Tenemos un minuto de nuevo para revisar los diarios.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
...1932. Estamos.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Ok, ya lo tenemos, una vez más.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out! Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Muy bien puesta.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a costume. Tonight's the big Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein?
Ahora sí.
Time circuits on. Flux capacitor fluxing. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Dale.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Yeah, tell him, go ahead, make my day.
Make your day what? Never mind. I'll play around with it and see if I can come up with something better. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Harry Callaghan, Michael Corleone, Sonny Crockett, Michael Corleone.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
La vieja.
I know, I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no, down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc, I gotta find Doc.
Mientras camina, presiona el botón derecho del mouse para que Marty corra. Ok.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, Bob.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like, a hunting lodge?
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Bueno, estamos acá en la ciudad.
According to the newspaper, Doc's not in the courthouse. He's in jail.
Ok.
Hey, how you doing, Einie? Where is the jail in 1931 anyway?
McFly?
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Wow.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Ni bola. Bueno. Algo tiene que haber acá. Tenemos teléfono. Un chico. Puerta de la cocina. Vamos a hablar con
I better
él.
not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931. There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Bueno, nos vamos.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Bueno, nos vamos, ahora sí. Acá tenemos la police station.
Psst, Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan? Right. But what?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
El show de 1931.
You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
Ok, buenísimo. ¿Y qué pasa con la continuidad?
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Ok.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Ok.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Ok.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
La verdad, estoy alucinado. Me encanta el juego. Creo que a todo el que le gusta Volver al Futuro le debe gustar este juego, ¿no? Aparte envejeció muy bien el juego. Está muy bueno. Bueno, vamos a llamar al doc, el teléfono. No me diga nada.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I can find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Vamos a la corte. decía, el juego envejeció muy bien. Más, me estoy arrepintiendo de no haberlo jugado antes. Vamos a la corte. A ver, acá hay algo, porque Nathan está hace rato andando acá, pero bueno, luego lo veremos. Un secreto de haber. Easter eggs. Vamos acá.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown, but I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, h2 of a multiplied by the inversion of h has to come out less than expectation value of a, right? No. What am I missing here? Or do we take h to stand for Hermitian line operator? But in that case, h to the a multiplied by the inverse of a might well be equal to a's expectation value.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. You'd have lied. Oh, it can smack.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Did Dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Vamos, háblame en su computador, vete.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
No lo puedo creer. ¿Dónde se metió?
Hello?
No solicitors!
¿Y ahora?
Well, no.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character! But only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable.
Ya sé.
Right,
Ya sé. Vamos a mostrarle esto.
Is that even possible?
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented.
Bueno, si quiere mostrarme.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. so I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer or soda? What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Bueno, vamos a preguntar unas más por esto y ya veremos qué hacemos.
About your...
Don't say it. Oh, no.
Foto de George, cuaderno de Doc, grabadora. La grabadora no estudia.
Nah. I don't need to go in there anymore.
Estamos perdidísimos.
Now if H stands for...
A ver.
The one-dimensional
A
harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than the expectation value of A, right? No. What am I missing here? Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. And only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable.
¿Qué dice ahora la pista? ¿Quién mejor para resolver el problema de Emmett Brown que Emmett Brown? Vamos a hablar con el doctor.
Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass and acceleration?
Psst, Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Encontré tu cuaderno. Vamos a hablar del cuaderno primero.
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we saved me from a grisly death in 1931.
Bueno, grabé tus murmullos.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief. Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Qué bueno que grabamos los murmullos. Ya sabemos lo que significa, vamos a decírselo al joven Doc. ¿Dónde está el joven Doc? Joven Doc.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Leo mucho Julio Verne o vengo del futuro. Qué difícil que me la pusieron, Vamos a decirle que venimos del futuro.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Necesito tu taladro cohete. Realmente necesito tu taladro cohete. Realmente necesito tu taladro cohete.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket power drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got a subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Okay. Mirá, está acá. Bueno.
I need to get this subpoena into Arthur McFly's hands, so young Doc will have the time to help me bust old Doc out of jail.
Arthur McFly, ¿dónde está el Arthur? A buscarlo por la ciudad.
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
Vamos para allá. No me deja ir para allá. Tenemos al Doc en el árbol, tenemos a la señorita acá. Vamos a preguntar a ella. Acá se termina. Vamos a hablar con ella. Vamos a hablar con ella, a ver qué nos dice. El tema de los controles está.
Where am I gonna find booze in the middle of Prohibition? Maybe I should look for some drunks. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions, not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
Okay.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
A ver, entrega de sopa.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Bueno. ¿Qué hay de la historia? De la otra historia.
Did you finish the story you interviewed before? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Vamos a ver. El tema de lo que pasa en este lugar. Dice que pasa algo raro. Vamos a entrar. Tal vez acá. ¿Por qué entra el doc? Ahí está.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Bueno, a ver. ¿Cómo hacemos para agarrar un cubo sin que el tipo se entere? Wow.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Can I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribollita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days.
Ah. abrió. Entonces cuando ahora se va a caer una y va a venir para acá. Entiendo. A ver si...
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Hay que decirle al doc.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up.
El doc. Tenemos un tiempo recontra re límite ahí para hacer ese movimiento con el doc y todo. Vamos a probar.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
¿Entonces? No.
There's no way I'm gonna...
El doc ya está como interactuando con la puerta. Una palanca. No tengo ninguna palanca.
Eureka!
¿Eureka dijo, no? Ah, la abrió.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
A ver, vamos a hacer que me dé la sopa y vamos a intentar empujar.
Okay, I've got some... Do tell. Let's see. Have you tried... Paprika?
Paprika?
I just think you could use a little...
Color.
Ahora sí. Vamos a darle Marty, por favor.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
Bueno, no funcionó la primera idea. Hemos sacado el tiempo. Vamos a intentar abrir acá sin que nos vea. No me salgas. Está difícil esta parte, ¿eh? Otra vez los barriles. Si abrimos acá, ¿qué pasa?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
enterado de la situación. Hacemos eso cuando le damos el condimento, perfecto. Ahora sí me gustó más la cosa. Me di cuenta que acá el condimento en este momento no está, pero bueno. Vamos a pedir una sopa. Listo. Ahora golpeamos.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
And they picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
Bueno, vamos para hablar con ella.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh, which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
Mario Brother.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get over eager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
¿Qué le digo?
The orphanage.
No, they've already got all the soup they can handle.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
Yes, we do generally provide refreshments for the Stay Sober Society, but I'm afraid they may not be able to meet tonight. They haven't got a meeting space.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a...
The rest home.
No, it's way past their bedtime.
Dios.
Does somebody need...
Vamos a probar con otra. La granja. Nos falta la granja y el manicomio.
The farm for unwanted children.
No.
Ay, Dios. Una más.
You asked me to...
Does somebody need a...
The insane asylum.
No, too much soup makes them nervous.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
I got a book.
Entonces ahora vamos con el doc.
have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Oh, there's always kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
We'll get that subpoena delivered. My
Bueno,
name
vamos a dar
isn't
por
Michael Corleone.
concluido el tema del
Yeah.
alcohol. Con la... Así que vamos a ir a ver acá qué onda Vir. Obviamente por algo está ahí, ¿no?
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here! How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
He's my employee. He's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
Qué complicado.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now it's my peanut ball.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoe shine boy? Hanging on to my peanut ball.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett! Emmett!
¿Sabes que ese sombrero me resulta muy familiar? Me resulta re familiar el sombrero.
Ow! Fix me up!
Where do you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Bueno, ¿y ahora? Vamos a inspeccionar el...
My grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats. I don't think it's her style. This hat belongs to my grandfather.
¿A dónde lo buscamos al abuelo? Ajá. Mismo problema.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat? Where's he going? Only one way to find out.
Vamos.
Huh, deja vu.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly! Shh, I know! Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got something for you.
It's a
Subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry, some other time.
Ay, Dios. ¿Cómo la hacen complicada? Vamos a mostrar el sombrero.
What now?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Ah, entiendo. O sea que... Para hablar con... Para hacer salir a Alto necesitarás algo del centro del pueblo. Algo del centro del pueblo. Lo único que tengo es el sombrero, pero no lo quiere.
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Complicado estamos, ¿eh?
Someone's playing tricks on me.
Está complicada la cosa. Vamos a hacer un par de preguntas más y...
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry, some other time.
Complicado. A ver, algo del centro del pueblo. Pista número 1, algo del centro del pueblo. Estamos con la pista 1. Pista número 1. Por ahora vamos a ir con esa pista. A ver qué... La verdad que tampoco me la esperaba. ¿Qué le podemos dar al centro del pueblo? Lugar que podemos entrar es acá. Ya creo que hicimos todo. Vamos a volver a probar con esto. Ya no me deja hacer ese movimiento acá.
Emmett,
Yes?
we'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Pretty neat, Doc. But at least those tables are propped up now. Excuse me.
You talking to me?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not so well-to-do, and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right.
Ok.
Mind if I look around a bit?
No.
Vamos a seguir mirando. Algo del centro necesita.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The rest home.
No.
I'm sorry.
Well, I hope.
Yeah, I found.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
I got a book.
Esto ya lo hicimos. El problema lo tenemos con mi padre, que dice que necesita algo del centro, pero
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, matches!
¿otra vez?
Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right
I
now!
don't think they're in a talkative
That's an
mood
order.
right now. Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, that crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Complicado ese temita, ¿eh? Bueno, vamos a volver a intentar. Vamos a hablar con el doc. Aquí tenemos una persona, pero no nos deja interactuar. Acá tenemos otras cosas, ¿no? Vamos a hablar con el doc. qué nos puede decir.
Psst, Doc. Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's tannin is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Bueno,
Hang in there, Doc.
vamos para allá. Otra vez vamos a intentar de nuevo. ¿Qué vamos a hacer? Tenemos una pista. Segunda pista. Dile a Edna que la sociedad siempre sobria necesita una entrega de zapa. No, pero bueno, acá estamos con las pistas anteriores. Vamos a tocar el timbre. Siempre sobrio. Siempre sobrio. ¿Cómo? ¿Qué pasa acá? Present time. No me digas. ¿Qué? Acabamos de descubrir un pequeño bug en el juego. Vamos a salvar o cargar partida. Cargar partida. No, cargar no, salvar partida. Queremos salvar. Sí, listo. Volvemos. Ponemos cargar y cargamos esta. Ahí está. A ver qué pasa. Perfecto, estamos acá de nuevo. El bug está arreglado. Vamos a hablar con...
It's me again. Please come down. Why?
Somos familiares, somos... tenemos información. Vamos,
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kit Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry. Some other time.
¿Cómo se complicó? Esto ya lo hicimos, por eso. A ver. Vamos a decirle eso, a ver qué pasa. Tal vez... Vamos a probar. Vamos a probar, comprobar no perdemos nada. Vamos a decirle a Edna eso de nuevo. Mucho puzzle, tiene muchos puzzles este juego, mucho acertijo, hay que averiguar. Hacemos esto.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, I'm afraid I haven't much.
You asked me.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our
Ahí le dijo, le dijo.
Huh? Wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but
what?
But it's still impossible.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Ay, Doc, dale.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent.
Ok. Ahora. Esta parte es complicada.
Hey! Hey!
La música es buenísima.
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Hey.
Bueno, esto ya lo sabemos en secuencia. La pasamos.
I can't believe you lost him again!
Ahora sí vamos para lo de mi abuelo. Dale, Doc. Bueno, resolvimos todo. Bien, 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 bien. Tiene que dejar de pasar siempre el mismo auto, por favor. Bueno, vamos para allá. Tocamos acá.
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid! Right away, boss! Where's Kid?
Al fin bajó. Primero vamos a ver si quiere el sombrero.
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Vamos a hablar con él.
Hey! Arthur!
Estás jodiendo.
Maybe I should have led with the subpoena.
Pasar de nuevo la misma jugada, pero vamos a darle los papeles.
What now?
Vamos a hacer la misma jugada, pero vamos a darle los papeles después. Tenemos acá, tenemos una nueva oportunidad. Sabemos que va a responder a Viv, pero tenemos una oportunidad con esto. Papeles. Citación de Arthur.
Arthur McFly,
Yeah?
got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh.
Bueno, ya está, Doc, la citación que tanto querías.
Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Electro, ¿qué?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction, I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father.
Es buenísimo, buenísimo. Bueno, pasa que es un quilombo.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
Know who invented fire pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
You don't know what called.
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. Pressuring me.
Presta atención a las palabras de Emmett mientras discute con su padre.
To be something I'm not.
You don't know what someday you are going to know. You will have to learn.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
You don't know what someday you are going to know. You will have to learn.
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? I thought you were a scientist.
Emmett!
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
You don't know what someday you are going to know. You will have to learn.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
You don't know
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
You will have to learn.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Emmett!
Ok. Ya entendí.
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
Ardiente.
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
You will have to learn.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
Someday you are going to know.
Bien. ¿Qué más, Doc?
You will have to learn.
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
I hope someday you have children.
Una vez más.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
Rayo.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
I hope someday you have children.
Hay algo más, ¿sí? Rayo dijo.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Emmett! You're going to find out.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
I hope someday you have children.
No, me equivoqué otra vez. Habría que liberar el gas. ¿Hay algo más?
Emmett! You're going to find out.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
I hope someday you have children and
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
You're going to find out.
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
I hope someday you have children and
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria.
You're going to find out when you get older. I hope someday you have children.
No. Hay un paso más.
Just pay attention.
Emmett!
Hay un paso más.
You're going to find
Is
out.
it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
I hope someday you have children and
Law, What use is a microorganism for long? By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
You're going to find out when you get older.
Ah, halfway there.
Amen!
Keep up the good work. Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
From bronze have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man, Emmett.
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. Father, why don't you ever listen to me? Law, what use is a microorganism for long? Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
Your mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man.
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Almost there. Coming, Father!
Ay, Dios. ¿Por qué es tan largo?
Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria.
Me mata como le dice.
You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Why are you always bellowing at me? Why must you always scatter condescension my way? Name one great thing.
Ah, Dios. Se me complicó, no entendía que dijo rugiendo, regar.
I thought you were a scientist.
Una vez más. Dale, Doc. Una vez más, Doc.
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Ay, está complicado esta, ¿no? Porque pasa encima es más rápido.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Ok.
This isn't food for thought,
Comida.
Pop.
Vamos a
It's
comer.
gruel. Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Dijo presionando.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Complicado, Doc, dale.
You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Can't you see this is eating me up inside? Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and yolk gizzards. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know.
Ay. No sé qué es viejigas.
What did you do?
Está difícil, ¿eh? Hay una opción. Aparte te dice dos opciones juntas.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Stop being such a crank! There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook.
No, dijo palanca. Dijo palanca.
Just pay attention to what I say.
A menos que tengamos algo nuevo, pero no creo. O sea, tenemos esto.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
Calienta.
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
Alimentar.
Why are you always bellowing at me? By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself?
No. Cuando dice rugiéndome.
I thought you were a scientist.
Complicado esta parte, Cuando dice rugiendo, ¿qué significa?
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it. Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer. You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Ay, Dios, y me dijo chispa. Ah, chispa de electricidad, Marty.
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
¡Qué tan difícil! Encima pausa. Bueno, a ver, juego nada más.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Law? What use is a microorganism for law? There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be dividing the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
Eso es lo que no entiendo. Cuando dice vejigas, ¿será que hay que ventilar?
Listen to the words I'm
Tal vez hay que ventilar. No, esta la hacemos. Basta.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? You have no idea what kind of pressure. What did you do?
Cuando dice agitar.
Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Stop being such a crank! Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
Cuando dice palanca, no sé qué hacer cuando dice palanca. ¿Será girar la palanca?
Just pay attention to what I say.
Dale, Doc, por favor. Tengo que poder hacerlo, no tengo que poder hacerlo. No estoy viendo,
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Presionando.
This may come as a shock to you.
No. Dice muchas cosas juntas. Vamos una vez más, a ver. Esto se termina hoy, Liberas.
Why must you always scatter condescension my way?
Regar.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
No. Se dice regar y no sé qué. Me mata con lo que dice.
Don't touch anything
Mega
until I tell you to.
dale, que quiero terminar. Hace 10 minutos estamos con esto.
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Calor.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be dividing the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father.
Más despacio, por favor.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Presionando.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
No. Cuando dice presionando, tengo que liberar el gas. No tengo que presionar eso. Eso, ahí está, listo. Ya lo tengo.
Listen.
Malditos acertijos del Doc.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like... If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Why are you always bellowing at me?
Rugiendo. Me mató.
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish it would go
¿Rugiendo
on
será
a
esto?
diet.
¿Comiendo?
This may come as a
¿Qué es
shock
esto?
to you, Pop, but
Shock.
not everyone wants to be a
Electricidad.
lawyer. Well, what use is a microorganism for law?
Microorganismo. Lo tenemos.
There is a flame
Ah,
inside me
microorganismo.
that cannot
Y
be
llama.
quelled by your legalistic
Llama.
gobbledygook, Father. Why must you always
Llama.
scatter condescension my way?
Me mató con regar.
No idea what kind of pressure
Regar.
I'm under.
¿Qué hacemos? No, qué regar, Doc.
What did you do?
Me la haces tan complicada, Doc.
Stop being such a crank. This isn't food for
Sabemos todo menos lo que es regar.
roll. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
You are going to learn, boy.
How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms?
Agitar.
Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer.
Habla en español, Doc, habla en español.
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmet. Una vez más, Emmet. En algún momento lo tenemos que hacer.
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Can't you see this is eating me up inside? Why Galileo's rotations? Do you ever listen to yourself? If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me.
No, era rotación. Vámonos, vámonos. Una vez más.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for
Encima
17
tiene diálogos
years.
distintos cada vez.
Really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What?
¿Cuántas
This
combinaciones?
isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No! Oh, what? Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I
can take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Una semana.
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Ahora sí, la verdad.
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait!
No, no me digas.
Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Ah!
No.
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now?
Rescata a Doc. Wow. Bueno, gente, nada. Estoy alucinado con este juego. Alucinado.
At least the rocket part came out of this one piece.
O sea, tengo que... No sé qué... Ah, se lo puedo poner a la bicicleta. Es buenísimo.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
Ahí está el Doc. Y vale el polis. Ay, muy bueno.
You're still in danger, Doc. I've gotta get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here and we'll talk later.
What's he doing here? Keys. The window's shut tight.
Es que no tenemos muchas cosas para usar, ¿eh?
I don't think so. Maybe not. Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron? Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron? No good. The window's shut.
La rueda no me aparece como para poder usarla, ¿eh? No.
They won't budge.
Dame ideas, pistas. Me está diciendo que use la antena para alcanzar la llave.
No good. The window's shut.
La ventana está cerrada, Ner. La ventana está cerrada, como decía.
Throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
A ver si se me ocurre algo, che.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. If that would do any good. Gotta set up a distraction.
Ah, lo tenemos ahí al doc para hablar.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver! You're driving too fast! Watch how you take those curves! I object to your tone of voice, and I find your seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
You! Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources.
Tenemos la llave.
Stand back, Doc.
¿Qué hacemos?
How many bullets has he got in that thing?
Eat legs.
No me la esperaba esta.
Again. Ow! Son of a bitch.
Qué bien hecha está esta parte, por favor.
That's the idea.
¿Y ahora? No, acá no tenemos nada para usar ya. ¿Alguna idea, Doc? ¿Alguna idea?
To this situation.
So what do we do now?
I was hoping you knew.
The throttle!
Acelerador, Doc.
Oh.
Muy bueno, muy bueno.
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Yo sé lo que pasó. Pero no voy a anticipar nada, lo vamos a dejar para el próximo capítulo. Yo sé lo que pasó. Muy bueno, muy bueno. Vamos a seguir la próxima.
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tanner.
Bueno, gente, espero que lo hayan disfrutado de la misma manera que lo disfruté yo. Es un juego muy especial para mí. Así que bueno, espero que lo hayan disfrutado de verdad. No olviden suscribirse, darle un like y seguimos en el próximo capítulo. Lo dejo con los títulos. Gracias. Un abrazo fuerte. Chao.